Hi there, welcome to Risky Freedom Investing, and it's the first video of this channel, and I'm really excited to share information, value, thoughts about companies and stocks and funds and investing in general, and it's going to be super fun. Today I want to talk about Switchback Energy and the merging with Chargepoint, and what potential this stock has, the short term, long term, etc. So this is going to be fun, so stay tuned. So just want to start with looking at the graph here of Switchback Energy. As you can see here, this is over the 5-day period, and it started way down here in the mid $18 a share, worked its way up to almost 20. Had a really flat kind of layer right here this day, 18th of November. Then he had this huge spike 19th, all the way up here to 25. Had a little bit correction right there, down again. 23, and now it's $27.8 a share was the highest. No, wait, 27.9. And then it worked its way a little bit down again to 26. So this has been a huge jump for this stock, and of course it's about the news. It's merging with Chargepoint. They're merging with Chargepoint on 15th of December 2020, and Chargepoint is the biggest infrastructure company on EVs. They have charging stations, and according to my notes that I have here, the largest online network of independently owned EV charging stations in 14 countries, and that's a lot. So they're already global, and the business model is really strong. And with Switchback merging with Chargepoint, I see this short term, of course, until 15th of December when it's actually happening. All the way till there, I think Switchback is going to do really well in the stock market. I see a lot of green days. I see some correction days, of course. That's natural. And in those days, I'll probably buy because I believe in this company long term. So it's been huge for Switchback the last month or the last few days. I believe we're going to see a lot of growth towards the merging. And I believe the merging is going to, after that, is going to slow down a little bit. But I think we're going to see a nice, steady growth toward 2021, 2022, etc. So in the article from Yahoo Finance, it says SPAC's performance bodes well for Switchback in the near term. So in short term or near term, as they say, it's really good for profit, I believe. I've already bought a few stocks here and there. And I think it's going to be really strong now until the merging. But I believe the long term is going to be really strong as well. The reason being is because, you have electric vehicles all over the world now. China's hoping to get like NIO and Li, or at least NIO I know is going to push out to Europe the next year. They're going to go all in on that, and like electric vehicles in the United States, in Europe, everywhere, is just growing really fast. And I believe Switchback merging with Chargepoint, they're just going to grow rapidly with these guys. The 93 SPACs that have merged since 2015 have delivered an average return of negative 9.6%. IPOs, on the other hand, have delivered a mean return of 47% in the same period, and that's not negative, that's positive. However, there's a silver lining for Switchback Energy. Especially in the past 2 years, new SPACs have outperformed those that were launched from 2015 to 17, and SPACs have performed better before merging than after combined with the company. Consequently, the outlook of SBE stock prior to December 15th, when the merging happens, when it's supposed to merge with Chargepoint, is strong. So Switchback stock is likely to be profitable in the short term. In longer term data, I don't know. The share's ability to make money for investors after December 15th becomes somewhat murkier. So here we have something that we're going to talk about. The firm expects sales to grow rapidly over the next 5 years. In fact, it projects a compound annual growth of 60% from 2021 to 2026, and that is huge. The company doesn't expect its EBITDA to become positive until 2024. EBITDA is like earnings before interest, taxes, I believe. It is possible that investors will focus on this negative point more intently after the merger. So that's what I think will keep Chargepoint kind of struggling to reach like all-time highs all the time, just growing like steadily. Yeah, so Chargepoint assumes it will receive $450 million of net proceeds from the merger. The company believes that it will generate a cumulative EBITDA of negative 357 million through 2023. It theorizes, therefore, that its overall cash flow will likely be positive, even though its EBITDA won't turn positive until 2024. So I think this here is going to prevent Switchback to skyrocket like right after the merging, you know. But I think it's going to be a solid stock to buy for the future because of the place it has in like charging with electric vehicles. It's going to be huge, and electric vehicles are going to grow. And yeah, it's going to be huge. So I think this is really a good short-term buy right now because of the merging. And after that, I think it's still a solid buy for the long term. And here you see, I think SBE stock will almost certainly rise between now and its merger, of course. It's what's happening right now. That's what's happening. I also believe that the shares will remain strong after the merger due to ChargePoint's powerful business model and the funds. So yeah, it looks really good. After the merging, I think it will have like this flat face of maybe not that of a pullback, maybe sometimes. So Switchback Energy, I see this as a really nice investment, short term and long term. Depends on what you want, you know. Until December 15th, I think this is going to be a really nice. This stock is a really winner for if you want to have short term profits, and I believe this is a good long term buy as well because of the EVs and the charging. And yeah, like in 2025, we're going to have so many more electric vehicles on the market and everywhere in the world, and NIO's probably all the way into Europe and maybe Xpeng and Li as well. So yeah, okay, so that's it for this video. Do consider doing some research by yourself. This is my thoughts and my outlook of this company, short term and long term. And I'm no expert at this field. I'm just a guy who loves trading stocks and getting profits and researching and all that. So do your own research and decide what's best for you. All right, so that's it for Switchback. I think it's a super nice investment opportunity right now, short term and long term. I think they're gonna do great. I'm definitely holding them long term. We'll see what happens. Everything can happen. It's always a risk. That's why I've called this risky freedom investing, of course. Yeah, so that's it for this video, and I'll be out with another video soon. So peace, thank you for watching, and have a great day.